Next up, it'll be the 4-2 seeds. Kyle Dake out of Cornell. Remember, he was the national champion at 141 last year, moved up. And Frank Molinaro for Penn State, the number 2 seed, coming in with a record of 32-2, but did lose earlier to Dake on December 30th. It was a 1-0 match. This is a kid that is just a sophomore, Tim, and he opened up so many eyes last year as a freshman, coming in and getting the national title at 141 pounds.
And they called him Kid Dynamite, and here he is up at 149. But Frank Molinaro has had a run. He has won the Big Ten championship, and he's a higher seed because Dake lost in the IWs to Kevin LaValle.
One thing about Dake in this tournament, no one has scored on him yet.
Contrasting styles, really. Frank Molinaro.
Wow, quick single for Dake.
Nice circling behind.
Nothing.
Nice return.
2-point takedown for Kyle Dake in the early going of this first period, 3 minutes long.
That was a statement by Kyle Dake. He's got such great body awareness. He's a freestyler. He's a Greco. He can do everything.
Behind the line. Ready, set, head down the midline. Set.
Kyle Dake is just a sensational athlete. Played baseball, ran track in high school.
Nearly at a tilt, and this leg-in ride now, tremendous pressure on Molinaro's back and hips.
Dake, just a sophomore out of Ithaca, New York, decided to stay home and go to Cornell, 2-time New York State high school champion.
Dake now has a bar arm on Molinaro's left arm. Might see another tilt.
Take a look back there.
Boy, Dake has got him locked up from the waist down, too.
Stalemate. Bring down.
Stalemate is called with under 90 seconds to go here in the first period. And there is Frank Sr. watching his son compete. Barnegat, New Jersey, their hometown.
Set.
That's one thing you'll see from Frank Molinaro the entire night. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps on going. But right now, he's having a hard time getting that hip separation.
Ready,
Because,
set,
you know, some guys just wrestle best when the lights are on and the stage is in place. And I believe Kyle Dake's one of those guys.
Well, you got to remember, as a freshman, he wins the national title at 141. He decides to move up to what's probably more his normal wrestling weight, 149. And here he is going for his second national championship.
And remember, as a freshman, he's still growing, so inevitably he's probably going to be moving up.
If you've watched Kyle Dake, it's like a switch went on the finals, and he takes it to a whole nother level. He has not wrestled this aggressive the entire tournament. Even though, Jeff, they haven't scored on him, it's been a different level of energy.
In this match, absolutely. Dake's pressure on top right now, immense on Molinaro. He's flattened him out. He's got a leg locked in with his leg, working the upper body.
Yeah. One.
Wow.
Pressure against the knee. You can't overhook it. I know. When it's locked out.
That's
So 1
illegal.
point awarded to Molinaro for what it was that.
Pressure against the knee, trying to, and he says he wasn't trying to, but making the knee bend in a way that it's not supposed to.
Rob
That
Cole,
certainly,
his season at
that
Cornell.
point certainly changes the strategy of the match. Now an escape.
Well,
Get not the score minus the riding time.
And that is odd to see 2 minutes plus of riding time in the first period. But it is Kyle Dake firmly in control.
But like Jeff said, if Frank Molinaro can get out here, it's like there is no riding time involved.
Ready,
Even though
set,
there
up,
is,
man.
he's made it up with that penalty point. But he needs to get away to make that happen.
Set.
Getting away from Kyle Dake has proved very difficult throughout this match.
Nice return, pop and drop.
Oh, green down.
And, you know, for a lot of guys that face Kyle Dake, it's not a mystery of what he's trying to do. It's a mystery of how to try to stop what he's trying to do.
Here's Kyle Dake's return to the mat. There you see him pop his hips in. Molinaro in the air,
Ready,
easy to bring
set,
down.
And on that lift, Kyle Dake looks for and catches the inside wrist.
Set.
See, Molinaro on the go is not getting his arms out.
And the first period comes to an end in the 149-pound weight class. These are the Division I Wrestling Championships from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Alongside Tim Johnson, Jeff Blatnick, and Quint Kesnick, I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us here in the city of brotherly love.
Frank Molinaro just went against his coach's wishes. They said, choose up, neutral, do not go underneath. Frank Molinaro is so upset for being ridden. He's saying, I'm going underneath. Troy Letters on the left hand, and Cody Sanderson, Cale's brother and associate head coach. Troy Letters, of course, was a national champion for Lehigh.
Again, Dake with a powerful ride, flattening Molinaro right out. Both heels in.
Leg out. Take it out. Not on the toe.
And Dake's length adds all that leverage. Look at that. Both knees of Molinaro airborne.
That's a 150-pound backpack that Frank Molinaro is trying to find a way to shed. And at this point, he is unable to do it. His riding time is now 3:22 in favor of Kyle Dake. So add an extra point. So in effect, the score 3-1 Kyle Dake here in the second period.
Ready, set, top man. Set.
See that right wrist caught.
Go down
He
green.
could not free his wrists from Kyle Dake. Molinaro having a very, very tough time coming out clean from underneath.
Ready, set, top.
His father, Frank Sr., looking on as his son trails 2-1
Set.
plus a point for riding time. So it's 3-1 as we come up on a minute to go here in the second period with one period still to go.
And right here,
Nice.
and Molinaro is actually helping
Yes, he did
against him by catching his. He actually, when he grabs the ankle, he's actually hurting himself.
He's pulling that left arm into Dake's reach, and Dake takes it and tilts him with it. That's a big lead now. Those were valuable back points in this match.
So 3 more points will be added to Kyle Dake's already 2-1 score.
When the hips recover, I'll
30 seconds.
I think Molinaro, I think everyone is surprised with how physical Kyle Dake is tonight. He came out right at the start, got that takedown, and has been relentless on top. And Molinaro's been having to carry Dake's weight the entire night.
The riding time close to 4.5 minutes with just 5 seconds to go here in the second period. This is the 149-pound weight class, and this is for the national championship.
Right here on that half and tilt by Dake, Molinaro, you see him grabbing the ankle and actually holding himself there. It seems like you want to get out, but you're actually hurting yourself, and the tilt by Dake gives him 3 points.
2 more points for Kyle Dake for a takedown.
Great balance.
And a reversal, excuse me.
That's a reversal. He able to turn into Molinaro, get all the way around, slaps the leg back in, and again, Molinaro flat on his belly.
Dake is very smart here. He's got this lead. There's been no warnings. He's really not trying to turn Molinaro as much as he's just flattening him out. He's punishing him. But to turn, you've got to turn the hips. He's staying pretty parallel.
Well, with both heels in, he's definitely parallel right here.
No action on the edge. Let's go to the middle, guys.
The referee recognizes it, breaks it quickly.
You think Kyle Dake is saying, okay, you still think I'm fourth seed?
Set, top man.
I wonder what Molinaro thinks about his choice of going down.
Set.
Molinaro unable to get the 1 point for the escape. At this point, it is all Kyle Dake. 7-1 plus a point for riding time as we approach 1 minute to go in the match. Kyle Dake, the defending national champion at 141. He moves up to the 149 class, so he's not defending 141. He's now going for the 149 championship.
And he's only a sophomore, and it looks like he's going to be a two-time NCAA champion.
Ready, set, top. Set.
Another return coming for Kyle Dake.
He transitions so smoothly, able to get off his knees, follow Molinaro up, and just return him.
Molinaro's such a fighter. He's not having a good night because Dake is having the match of his life right now. Molinaro, though, a three-time All-American, only a junior. Tremendous year, tremendous career so far, but 30. Not his night against Kyle Dake.
And the arena here at the Wells Fargo Center loaded with a lot of folks with red T-shirts and big C's on it. So the Big Red will be happy tonight in Ithaca as Kyle Dake is 15 seconds away from a national title.
And Cornell's going to finish second for the second year in a row. Runner-up, Cornell with this win.
Dake is dominant.
Kyle Dake, a two-time national champion.